Hi, my name is Shawn and you're watching the Ask How To Show. Today I'm going to show you how to clean your airbrush. So this is my Iwata Revolution. I use this mainly for temporary tattoos. It's got a large nozzle on it and a large needle, so it's really good. It's a really good gun for doing temporary tattoos. All right, so let's get down to it. Take your cap off, and then disassemble the rest of the airbrush. So take your nozzle cap off, take your chuck nut off, slide your needle out, set that aside. You can take your trigger assembly out, set that aside. Next you can remove your chucking guide. Make sure not to lose the spring here. And keep that assembled and just set that aside. Next you'll want to remove your nozzle. On the Revolution, the nozzle doesn't actually remove. On my other Iwata CS's, they do remove. This one doesn't, so we'll just leave that there. You want to begin by using some airbrush cleaner. I use Createx. You can use any brand will work. Alternatively, you can use isopropanol rubbing alcohol. 70%. I don't recommend using the 99%. And also dilute this with a little bit of water. We'll just fill up a little container here of cleaning solution. Now, some good cleaning tools are plastic toothpicks. You can get these at the pharmacy or at the grocery store. Life Essentials, just little plastic toothpicks. Cotton Q-tips are good. Ultimately, you would like to purchase a set of airbrush cleaning tools. Alright, so the body, you can give that a quick wipe with airbrush cleaner if you like. It doesn't usually get very dirty. Same with your cap and the rest of the body of the airbrush. What you want to do is remove your nozzle if you can and let that soak in the airbrush cleaner. You can also just let that soak for a few minutes just as is if your nozzle doesn't remove. Then what you want to do is, see, mine's fairly dirty. It's the airbrush cleaning solution is staying right in the cup here, so you want to find the appropriate size cleaning tool and get down into those hard to reach places and give it a good thorough cleaning. After cleaning the nozzle and the body of your airbrush, next you'll want to clean your nozzle cap. Again, you can let this soak in your cleaning solution and then just use your plastic toothpicks and clean out the small areas. Do the best job you can here and just keep working it. You can use your airbrush cleaning tool as well. It's also a good idea to use a Q-tip to reach some of those harder to reach areas and just give it a good thorough cleaning and then just set that aside. Next you'll want to have a clean rag and just dump some of your cleaning solution onto there. Grab your needle. I always like to hold mine with the pointy end away from me and work from the dull end to the point and just give that a few wipes. Just go the one direction. You don't want to go in reverse. You'll end up stabbing yourself with your needle. And make sure that's good and clean. And as well, with all of your other pieces, just give them a good wipe down here. So once all your pieces are clean, you're going to want to put your trigger back in. We do this by, this is kind of tricky. I don't know if you can see down in there, probably not, but there's a hole down there. Now on the top of this there's a notch. The notch is going to face forward, and you're just going to slide that pin down into that little hole there. Next you take your chucking guide with this piece up here protruding up, and slide that in at a bit of an angle and pop it up to press against the trigger, and then we can finish screwing that in. Next we can put our nozzle and nozzle cap back on. And then after that we're going to put our needle back in. Now you're going to want to take some airbrush lube, super lube that comes with it, and you only really need just a teeny tiny dab, like just a little drop, just like that, and then work that on the needle. Again, I would do this from the dull end up to the point, one direction, and make sure that's just properly lubricated. Next we can slide that into the chucking guide and go slow. You don't want to rush this, and you'll know you're there when it just seats and you can't go any further. Don't force this, you're going to bend and break your needle. So just make sure it's firmly seated, but don't force it. And then we can put our chuck nut back on and just tighten that up. And the tail and our cap. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.